Let's do it again. UTEP and Nebraska. And this is returnable for Ja'Cory Barney Jr., and he'll set up shop just short of the 30-yard line. It's not just another program, is what Dylan Raiola said. And this is a legacy near an offensive line. His dad snapped it. Now the quarterback under center hears this as he walks out. On first down, it's an opening run, and it's a gash. Ramir Johnson in a very crowded running back room for the Cornhuskers, who have had to move the offensive line around because of an injury in camp to Teddy Prohaska.
This program with this 42nd today, Banks a transfer from Wake Forest.
Now watch him all season. He was a big pass catcher at Wake. This is Thomas Fedoni II, the tight end who's now healthy. And UTEP, you said
staff from Austin Peay.
Two tight ends in motion for Nebraska. Just like the old days, now handed off straight ahead for a first down. Dante Raiola checking at the line. He'll hand it off. Dowdell skating over the left side, and we'll take a look at our Get More game. This is Nebraska's opening drive on a 2nd and 5. It's a toss. It's Ja'Cory Barney Jr. across midfield. He is a freshman who was an outstanding, multifaceted athlete in high school.
He's one of those Florida kids, and his wiring is just a little faster than what they've been used to here. And they'd take his shoes at times and walk through because the guy knows one speed, full speed.
Yeah, they said you have to practice in socks. Raiola on the move across his body. He's got another connection. Janiron Bonner this time. And perfect so far for Dylan Raiola. For wanting a shot play, though, on this opening drive. They can taste something going on. Now he loads up. It's a deep ball, and it is nearly brought in. It's incomplete. Isaiah Nayer did have a step, and it got him on the hands off the dive.
That's pretty good. That's about 50 in the air. And when it came out of Raiola's hands, you could read the body language right there. I like that one. I will get you next time.
3rd down and 3. They will hand it off and go straight up the middle, and the pile just crashes forward with Dowdell. Satterfield said about Dowdell, he will run through your face. Raiola looked like he wanted to screen. Now he spikes it into the deck with pressure coming. And there is the
legal number 24
second incomplete.
Compliment it all and balance it out.
Movement at the line. Markers coming from everywhere.
False start, offense, number 54. 5-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
It's on Benhart making his 42nd career start.
Cheer been around here a long time.
2nd and 15. Right over the middle, on target. Catch and run for Barney across the 20-yard line. There is a marker down. Back at the 36.
Yeah, that's going to be a block, offensive pass interference, blocking before that ball was caught. We saw it on Thursday night as well. So some of the timing in the openers.
Pass interference, offense, number 24. 15-yard penalty, 2nd down.
It's on the tight end, Fedoni. It negated out of the state of Iowa a bunch of years ago. This is 2nd and 30. Raiola wants a shot right over the middle. That's a wide open Jamal Banks just sitting down to get a bunch of it back.
Terrific completion to make it a 3rd down possible.
He got 19 that time. Westmoreland double team. Raiola with that arm angle spits it out for Nayer. He talked to us about the different arm slots. There it is.
And you're going to see a great shot of it right here. Stepping up in the pocket, which I love. And then the opportunity, I mean, he trains, you know who.
Yeah.
He wears 15 for Tebow, but he tried to step up in the pocket. Young quarterbacks don't just look to escape.
He'll throw it again. It's a lob near side to the end zone. Incomplete. There is a marker down. It was Shelton tied up with Nayer. And if you were hungry for offsetting penalties,
by the defense, offense
you're not getting it.
In the neutral zone for snap, number 69, that penalty is declined. Pass interference, defense, 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down.
Just these little indicators.
12 touchdowns 1 year at Wyoming. Dowdell the tailback. Counter action and easy in. Touchdown, Nebraska.
First touchdown.
Dante Dowdell played for the Maroon Tide in high school. It's a first look at UTEP begins with a kick from John Hole. And it ends up out of bounds. That's a we can't have nice things sort of situation.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team number 90. The receiving team will put the ball in the play at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10. Timeout on the field.
Very first game.
So this afternoon.
They'll be fast as well on the trigger, and we have
Too fast.
A penalty.
Prior to the snap, false start. Offense number 59. 5-yard penalty. 1st down.
This head coach to rebuild this program down at UTEP.
They break off 5 wide receivers to run the other direction, set up an H-back 3 wide, and Jackson in the backfield. And this opening touch will be a run for Locklear, and he gets maybe a yard. Players along with Buford, who made that stop on the opening play in the secondary. Quick set, they'll get it across the 35-yard line, and quiet now. 3rd down and moving at the line again. That was Robinson slamming through. We'll see if he was drawn.
False start. Offense number 50. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
First game at UTEP. 3rd down and long. Skylar Locklear with pressure, and he has to fling it and drop it off, and they'll get a little bit of yardage with Cam Thomas, but that is it. He is sandwiched by Hutmaker and Bullock.
Yeah, I mean, once again, it is a corner.
Adam Jacklin, their 26-year-old punter, who's a trained pilot, boots it away. It's all the way back to Garcia Castaneda coming off a knee injury. He gets to the 29, and now he tosses a touchdown to the end zone. His 2nd touch begins with a run. Dowdell shot out of a cannon again. That's 12.
Yeah, well, you're just seeing them. He came in the spring, he was okay. Summertime really took a stride, and in camp, just a man.
Here he goes again. He hits the hole, and he gets dumped by the cornerback, Shelton. This was
Of a passing game, and already you see the difference 15 makes.
This guy, too. This whole running back room is an upgrade. They've gotten a couple guys back from injury, and look. Ramir Johnson, the tailback. He finds a gap straight up the middle to the 39.
More than likely, and I didn't see their alert sheet, but more than likely, what they expected from UTEP was either pressure or some zone, and if you see little guys down.
Good to see Ramir Johnson healthy off that separated shoulder last year. He tried to run behind Ben Hart and got stonewalled by Westmoreland, who is a fantastic player. First team All-Conference USA last year for UTEP. It's a throw, and he's got the tight end, and it's a little tiptoe job by Fedoni. He is out of bounds. And so this will be 4th down for Nebraska from the 39. A lot of time. Nye bails and throws, and they won't get the broken tackle they need from Nair. He goes down, and UTEP is fired up. What a play. So Skylar Locklear with an empty set on 1st down. Nebraska backs off at the corner spot. Buford fading back. They'll throw that direction. Trey Goodman on the catch. Right where the coverage backed away. It's a gain of 12.
Yeah, a little bit of soft off coverage, and here you go. Here's the tempo. 12 seconds, but it takes a 1st down to do so.
They have a guy with a stopwatch during practice, counting off the seconds. Here's Jackson breaking to the outside. It's another gash for UTEP across the 40. 12 and then 13. Controlled chaos from the Miners from the West Texas town of El Paso. Locklear wants a deep shot. Near side, touchdown! Cam Thomas broke free. What a response from UTEP. There was a faint chant of UTEP as that extra point went through.
Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in the action.
Half of the field in front of him. Premier Johnson starts it off, and he runs right into a defensive line that's been pretty stout for UTEP so far.
Well, they're slanting and they're moving, right, and dodging. And you're going to give up some. You're going to get stuck at times. Love to push the ball.
2nd and 7 again, a run. It's Premier Johnson, and he's collapsed on by Nate Diamond, the junior transfer from Lynn Junior College. 3rd and 4.
6.5.
13 runs for 68 yards so far. Here's another one. The second door was closed. The third one got closed faster by Josiah Allen. What contact!
Yeah, you kind of felt like, right? He comes up here and you kind of felt like Ramir was going to be able to bounce that out. Good blocking at the point of attack, but better pursuit. And if I talked about that Nebraska sandwich.
Out of halftime. 2 tight ends in. Miners come to the line. Play action. Raiola throwing across his body, and this is caught for the first down by Nair.
Yeah, UTEP is going to be in the neutral zone. You could see them there bringing outside linebacker in safety, trying to time that stunt.
Offside, defense number 6. 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
I don't think Dylan knew that it was a freebie, and you could see.
Raiola to the line. On first down. Johnson again with the gap, and again the pursuit is strong. Dorian Hopkins that time, the transfer after 5 years at Tulsa with the tackle.
A lot of football.
Airline captains like their punter. 2nd down, throw. Raiola a little high, rescued by Nair. High pointing it inside the 20-yard line.
Friends with everybody.
Off the motion, it's a handoff for Johnson. Look, Dylan Raiola bought shirts for his receivers. He bought fanny packs for the offensive line. Take care of your people, right?
He said one of his love languages is gifts, and he's got the means to do it as well.
2nd down. Dowdell right up the middle, inviting contact, ball's loose. The ball came out. It's on the ground in the hands of UTEP at the bottom of the pile.
On the field is a fumble recovered by the defense. First down.
Hopkins on the recovery. A couple of Miners there on the hit.
Into the ball.
It's a thunderous end zone. Locklear looked right, then goes down the alley, incomplete. Downstairs, Allison.
Well, you guys can see he's not rattled a bit.
It's just 88,000 fewer. He's in the end zone trying to escape. He tries to get out, and it looks like, let's see, did he? The answer's no. He was trying to hand it off, and then it all got gummed up by Hutmaker and that red swarm.
Review, the ruling on the field of a safety is confirmed.
I bet you had it confirmed too, Mike. What did you see?
Yeah, I mean,
all the way to the 20-yard line. It is Barney reversing field and breaking a couple tackles across the 40-yard line.
Boys bookended those tough suckers.
You were always in the same class?
Me and Gina, yes.
Yeah, okay. Play action for Dowdell. It's Raiola into traffic, and it's dislodged, incomplete. Done. 2nd down, he'll throw it again. Pressure got there. He's going to go deep ball down the sideline again. Oh, man, did he drop it in? Good night! Welcome to Lincoln, Isaiah Nair.
Through contact.
Whoa.
That wasn't the highlight reel.
Yeah, I think they're gonna. Don't worry about that. They've got.
We all win.
Quick touchdown drive for Nebraska, and UTEP will take a knee there.
PAs in spring, not a surprise to see both play today.
McConnell, quick set, and that's gummed up right at the line. So Cade McConnell is a legacy quarterback as well. His father was not an offensive lineman. He was a quarterback at East Carolina.
Lower of the two, Locklear the better runner.
Jackson won't get it. It is McConnell, and he'll pick up maybe 2 yards. That's Prince Will Umanmielen on the stop. 3rd and 8, and a good decision by McConnell.
Yeah, Van Poppel.
3rd and 8. It's a throw. It's a lob to the near side. Incomplete. Kenny Odom tried to get to the apex. He wasn't able to reel it in, and Buford. So here's Jacklin again, the punter, who is a part owner of a music festival in his home country of Australia. If you're getting the sense he's the most interesting man in the world, he very well might be. We have more facts for the next time. 16 for Nebraska, which averaged about 18 points a game last year. Raiola wanted the football. He's going to fire the cannon again into traffic and nearly intercepted. That was double coverage. Xavier Smith had his paws on it. Sure, though, growing up. But that was next on the list if they had a couple more days. Emmett Johnson. Big gap. Off the block from Banks, by the way, who takes pride in his run blocking. The Wake Forest transfer, it's 3rd down.
Guy, that's not his nature. He does want to push the ball, and they are today.
They've got a lot of running backs in that room, and that is a 1st down run for Gabe Irvin Jr., who's coming on.
What they did earlier, and that's take the ball away.
Straight ahead again, and Irvin gets doused. Corey Chapman, who J.J. Clark, the defensive coordinator, says is like a Sunday, and what a play. Hoover, Alabama. 2nd down, it's a middle screen, and he's got it to Bonner, who goes spinning for about half the yardage.
Back-to-back checks.
3rd and 5. Johnson, the tailback. He carves straight ahead. Foot race time. And then he's wrestled down. 1st and goal at the 5 by Chapman, a gain of 42. 1st and goal for Nebraska. It's a short set. It's a throw. They love the drag route to the tight end, and this will be 2 yards maybe for Fedoni. 2nd and goal on the way.
Yeah, that's just about the long time.
Dowdell back in. Oh, what a crash! Touchdown! Gabe Irvin spikes it home. Touchdown, Nebraska. Look, Gabe Irvin has been through so much. The hip injury last year, the knee injury September of 2021, and finally, we've seen it with Premier Johnson and Irvin back healthy. Nebraska has some scary pieces here.
Incorporated, but now you got a lot of the pieces to really run a pro-style system that's been very efficient here in the 1st half.
Little indecision there. They'll get the return to about the 15 for Cam Thomas, and that is it. McConnell still in at quarterback. It's Jackson, and he's bottled up. It's a yard, if that.
You're real curious here if you can still play with that tempo. And it's essential. Look at that formation.
It's a diamond +1.
The Varsity Blues, they called that like what, the oop-de-oop or something?
2nd and 8. McConnell's throw is right there for Cam Thomas, and it's a 1st down UTEP, much needed.
Now you'll get going. Right now you get that 1st down and you'll get going. You show that funky formation, all that window dressing to get a defense thinking, to create that open space for the interior slant to Thomas.
McConnell stepping up and firing. He's got another completion. He's got Cam Thomas again, who had 50 catches last year at Austin Peay.
To do everything, why they call it the minor back.
It's McConnell on the run. That's a first down, and this is what Scotty Walden wants the offense to look like.
This is what you had to have on this drive.
McConnell, who stayed through the coaching change, bails from the pocket, turns it upfield, and gets drilled. I mean, absolutely labeled at the sideline. He takes the hit. MJ Sherman. Yikes.
Holding. Offense, number 65. 10-yard penalty. First down.
And a holding penalty to boot.
Yeah,
that's a legal hit.
That's, well, in the NFL, that is 100% a penalty.
Well,
when a runner is going in that.
First and 20. McConnell, that's a long throw on a screen, a really long throw, and Cam Thomas is taken out of bounds by Buford. Second down.
That's almost 30.
Is that the longest screen we'll see all year?
Just about.
Jackson towel went flying. It'll be third down and about 11 coming up. Empty on 3rd and 11. McConnell, that's intercepted. Malcolm Hartzog Jr. got his hands underneath.
Yeah, one of the nice things here for Hartzog is you're going to see a 4-man rush, 3rd and 11. He knows exactly where those sticks are, Jason. So where are his eyes? His eyes are looking at that quarterback. He knows that receiver's trying to get around him, trying to get to those sticks. The corner right there, that's the advantage of being a former corner.
Giving it back to the offense. Raiola with a touchdown. He's 11 for 17. His 18th throw will have to wait. Oh, goodness gracious. Tunga Hua. Bam.
Said Tonga in the upper 20s.
Well, let's see. On the handoff here, Heinrich Harburg has checked into the ball game briefly. There is a pass.
As you said earlier, a terrific athlete in her own right, too.
3rd and 11. Here's a throw. Raiola in the middle of that coverage. He's got a first down. They had to have 11. They got 14, and Nair puts it. Got a chance to close this half with another score. He bails from the pocket, and he throws to the sideline incomplete. We asked him about Tommy Frazier wearing the number 15. Have you watched video, all this? He said, yeah, but I'm not going to run with Tommy Frazier.
Nope. But the arm is electric.
On second down, a lot of time. He went to his first read, and he's got it to Banks, the transfer from Wake Forest. They want the first down, they will run it, and Ramir Johnson does have that on a gain of 3. Clock will stop to move the sticks.
In the second half can make a difference. Just don't give up the ball over your head.
Raiola, 17 seconds. Right down the middle. Once again, he'll take the easy money. He's got the first down. Janiron Bonner, gain of 14. Spike it here, run a play.
Yes.
Keep it 4 seconds.
Keep that timeout in your back pocket.
I believe it should be at about 9 seconds.
A lot of power coming from the ground.
Raiola, end zone! What a catch by Banks! Top of the mountain!
Forrest added to this offense to support the freshman phenom, and both deliver in the first half.
It's just in you.
It's in his blood.
Yeah, he said that's why he's here at Nebraska, is for the people in this stadium and the history of this program.
How about that game management as well?
Yeah. Thomas will end the first half. I said it at the end of the first quarter, don't want to be a broken record, but it's basically everything you'd want as a Nebraska fan.
50 starts, there are pieces in place for Dylan to thrive.
UTEP will get it out of halftime, and we check in with Allison downstairs. That is top flight stuff. as always, from Allison Williams downstairs. Skylar Locklear has the first snap, and he will hand it off to Jackson. You know, Skylar Locklear had one of the most mature brother as a college football player. I just want them to enjoy who they are, as there is a line drive, and it's caught by Goodman for a first down. I mean, for a young man to on a game too, a really impressive guy.
Just understanding the opportunity you got, right? I mean, just understanding that, man, these are special moments. There's his dad, Nick, right there. The engine started.
Out of the Cleveland High School Rams in the Research Triangle area. This is a backward pass. It is throwable, and that will go nowhere. Jaden Smith had it in his hands, tried to set up shop to throw, and down he went. MJ Sherman among others. Yeah. 3rd and 11. Locklear fading out of the pocket. He wants to run for it, and he is going to break it down very close to the line to gain. He was ushered out by Hartzog today. Jackson the tailback, and Locklear kept it and got a face full of Ty Robinson.
That's just not right.
3rd and 17. Pressure coming again. Locklear has to throw it, and it's incomplete. It's behind Goodman, and 4th down coming up.
Step up into that pocket, and he's going to say, Coach, all I see is red.
Yeah, it's, oh, nearly got there. Jacqueline got it away. Garcia Castaneda on the return, and they'll go into the shadows out of bounds.
A high mark last year, just 80 yards away from that mark as well.
Raiola rolling to his right, and he overthrows Borkacher. It's 2nd down.
I think the one thing now is play action with movements. Right here, I mean, this is alert, alert, alert. You got 2 plays. You're getting to the second one. All pro-style stuff.
Pressure from the corner on the far side. They'll run directly straight ahead to Emmett Johnson, and it's 3rd down and pretty short. 50 plays. They averaged 61 all of last year. Bottom 5 in the FBS. Raiola to the shadows. He's got a first down and then some for Nair, who is wheeling all the way across the 45.
Yeah, here's Nair right here in just a one-on-one. We've seen him throw it deep, and once you run by somebody, guess what? Then you can put on the brakes like that and throw that little back shoulder stop route. 8 of 11 now on 3rd down, and the heartbeat for the quarterback doesn't change on any down or distance.
Showing pressure from the corner again. Ramir Johnson twirling through the Miners. Johnson struggling across the 40-yard line in the warm embrace of Smith, the defensive back, and at 13.
Entirety of this field.
It's going to be a while. Raiola, they pick up the pressure. He's got a lot of the field to work with. He comes to the sideline once again, and Jamal Banks, who's been an important target so far, that's his 4th look.
So Coach will say because you're balanced.
Uh-huh.
You were not that last year, and you haven't been for a long time.
They'll go with the roll, and it's Carter Nelson, one of the top recruits in the state, #1 in the state with his first grab, and it's a first down.
Jumper. That's how you become the #1 recruit in the state.
Pole vaulter as well. Great track and field athlete. Emmett Johnson trying to slide past the 10. Nebraska, all last year, never got over 200 passing yards. In the opener this year, and we don't mean to say there's confetti falling from the sky, but it is a big change.
Freshman thrown into the fire. And now you got the wonderful mix of age and experience and strength.
And they can just run straight ahead. A toothy run game right now.
What was it, 150 chip with for years from the islands originally. Some pretty strong pieces in place.
3rd and 4, Raiola. Surveying, he'll throw it out wide. It's Emmett Johnson, and he rummages for yards. It's a first down. A.J. Odom, that's a comma Tom.
Come on, Heinrich.
Heinrich Harburg into the ball game. They'll run it. Straight ahead. Struggling, and down he goes. This is old school Nebraska, though. right now. Taxing drive on the UTEP defense. Raiola, end zone, some holding there, and the marker comes in. Everybody threw their flag. It's Banks tangled up with Odoms. Tangled up in red and blue.
Nice little concept right there for Marcus Satterfield. You're just going to get into that tight formation, and the two are going to run defensively a pick route, offensively a little rub route. Way too much jersey being grabbed. I think Marcus Satterfield may be the most satisfied guy in this whole building. Came here last year, first year as a coordinator with Matt Rule, experience and background with him. And he had to really change his identity, as you see Scotty Walden continuing to hydrate over there. But he's getting to the depth of the playbook and showing off that we're going to have more volume and more to deal with in 2024 with this Nebraska offense. Here's old school I formation.
Out of the eye. It's a handoff straight ahead and a walk-in touchdown. It's Irvin's second.
Yes. Well, no, I think he just hit better than pad.
Extra point is good.
That's a pretty good drive, Jason.
Bad to have a one-point win, to win a close game today. That said, I have to imagine he'll take 37-7 right now.
Yes, with three other guys.
And that would, in a longer season, they hope, than normal, create less fatigue issue down the line. Cam Thomas on a first down catch.
Who was that? It was Jim Harbaugh last year that talked about that.
Yeah.
The real switch that he had to make in his mind to protect against himself, to play a lot of people so you could sustain and endure late in the year.
A second down run for Jackson. Mac Brown just talked about that with us on Thursday about his defense. Thank you for joining us at a very impactful moment there with Thomas over the middle and Deshaun Singleton deflecting the pass. Nebraska leads 37-7. We thank you for joining us. And the defense for Nebraska has owned this game as well with a 30-point lead on the board against the UTEP Miners. This is Javon Jackson for UTEP, which has been a game opponent. They tied this game at 7 early, and Nebraska has rattled off 30 in a row.
You really felt like that safety was the turning point, right? Just kind of the release valve to get back to being the physically dominant team.
And you see there, nice job filling the hole by the Nebraska secondary and Ramir Stewart. For 200 yards in any game all of last year. Is now at 238. Skylar Locklear has an open man, and it's incomplete. The defender fell down, and it'll be third down. Cam Thomas, a 3rd and 7.
Last time they did this formation and they swapped to another, trying to run a little quick game if they can find space.
Locklear takes a moment, throws it near side. That's high. And it's incomplete. Sanders on the coverage, the freshman Amari.
Jason, the best way to describe it, it's like just sucking the oxygen out of a room. And you just do well like that. You just get a little bit tight, you throw the ball a little bit high, and you come off the field.
It was Kai Wallen providing that pressure. This punt will be touched at the 12, and that's where Nebraska will have it.
Wasn't quite the Cowboys 19 years ago.
Here's Heinrich Harburg into the ball game. We've seen him for a couple of plays so far. He has a throw on first down into the shadows once again to about the 15-yard line. Carter Nelson's second grab. So 2 Nebraska kids. You grow up Nebraska fans. You hook up on a first play from Harburg.
Yeah, and I think he's just beloved here. Heinrich is last year. The fundamentals and the feet, Jason, are so much better.
This throw swung out wide, one broken tackle to the 18-yard line. Carter Nelson again. One of the offensive linemen was giving some grief to Harburg for where he grew up in Nebraska, and he said, look, I didn't grow up in a combine, which is the quote of the offseason. 3rd and 3. And they'll run it. Little sidestep. And Johnson leans for a first down. Hopkins with the stop for UTEP, but this defense has been on the field for 27 minutes of the game.
Well, that's what happens. Chains yet again.
Emmett Johnson, the former Mr. Football in Minnesota, just got drilled.
Nice job by Tafuna right there. Tavita Tafuna. To show more and more.
Harburg, play action. He'll step up, he'll drop it off and pick up the first down. That's Luke Lindenmeyer, another Nebraska native, getting rid of Miners for a first down.
Well done.
Irvin a first down run, and he is smushed by Hopkins. Well, look, Nebraska's offense already has run 65 plays. Their average last year was 61.5. It was second fewest in the Big Ten.
But now Marcus Satterfield's able to get to the volume he wants to get to.
Irvin again, that's a first down. I mean, Marcus Satterfield, when we were here for the Michigan game, this is when they started to install the option. He said friends called him and said, "Who are you? Do I even know you anymore?" But you do with what you have what you think is best, and that was then and this is now, and it's a different situation surrounding the quarterback, not only
Locals like that, Jay.
Yeah. This to the near side from Harburg is there for a completion to Smith. Maurice Mazuka into the game at tailback. And they're still battling. I mean, that offensive line is like, hey, get off my guy here.
This is that.
We got to build depth in college football. That's Mazuka for a first down.
Jeez, and that's another third down conversion.
Yeah, 12 for 15. Harburg right down the middle. That's a laser. And he's got the first down once again.
Bullock, who had 15 of those a season ago.
This is Harburg breaking it down. And he goes head on head with Oscar Moore. They love Heinrich Harburg around here. You hear the reaction. He got a big smile on his face.
Yeah, but then I couldn't have just put my head and run that guy over. Right. Because I like doing that even more.
I enjoy that. Harburg with some contact, and Bullock ended up on the ground. A.J. Odom sideswiped him.
And you did see a quick shot of Glenn Thomas on the sideline. Satterfield's up top, tight end coach.
They met at a wedding, Satterfield and Glenn Thomas.
Pass interference, defense number 1, the ball will be placed at the spot of the foul, automatic first down.
Since that streak started last century.
Harburg to throw. He wants the end zone, and there's a marker down. A.J. Odom's pinpointed again. Garcia Castaneda, the intended target.
Pass interference, offense, number 85, 15-yard penalty, first down.
They will get Smith instead. First carry in Nebraska red for Quentin Ives. New Jersey native. All right, what's your answer?
I'm going to say this century, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Price is right. You busted.
$1. Harburg, end zone, a little too much. Odom's again on the coverage, and there is another marker down.
I think this one goes against you.
Pass interference, defense number 1. The foul occurred in the end zone. The ball will be spotted at the 2-yard line. Automatic first down.
And I'm sure these Miners are saying, for crying out loud, when you put the backups in, can I get somebody of my size, please? Because every single guy is 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", and there you can see the 5'11" Odoms just trying to hang on for dear life.
Mazuka down at the 1.
Ball carried by number 33.
I mean, they've had 8 guys with carries, and Mazuka, you're talking about Bullock, right? Big guy. Brother's a linebacker, right? Mazuka, brother's an offensive lineman. Right back there. Off the spin, Mazuka is driven back.
Ball carried by number 33.
I love those sounds. You can hear it on the offense going in. Yeah. And then the defense here just lets out just an exhale. Just look at the middle of the line here. They're shooting every gap possible. And they're not giving up, man. They are not quitting on that side. And you wouldn't think so. Yards challenging the defense. Breath of fresh air.
Mazuka. Right into the pile and driven back.
Ball
Dorian
carried by
Hopkins
number 33.
again helping with the stop.
Hopkins on the tackle.
Go for this, right?
Yeah, the special teams trying to run on the field, and that rules. Okay, fine.
Sharp angle. Buschini will hold the punter. Nice hold. And the field goal is good. They're so back. UTEP will have it from just
They have so much buy-in, Jason.
the El Paso native, Tony White. Went to middle school and high school there. He found sports in El Paso. He said he went to middle school. First day of middle school, there was a sports table. And they said, would you be interested in playing sports? He said, yes, all of them.
Down to El Paso where his dad was and opened all those doors and just could not get enough of it.
He stayed with a family friend, a friend that he made down there. Dad went to Fort Bliss. Tony White stayed with that family and made a life down in El Paso, Texas. And he said to us, he goes, look, I root for everybody from El Paso except for today.
It's 25, 30 guys that can play and all play to that standard.
Locklear slings it, and he's got the first down on that completion to Jaden Smith, the transfer from Eastern Kentucky. Skylar Locklear just first down throw, a little sidewinder to the outside, and they'll pick up a couple of yards.
But he did well out there, guys. Went 7 and 8, got a spot on nationals.
I mean, his high school numbers are totally and utterly ridiculous. As Smith makes the catch at the 41, he won his last 73 matches.
I've been looking at that guy in South Dakota.
I cannot. That's what we call a nightmare
Yes.
in most homes.
And you know what else, young guys and gals out there? Be a multi-sport athlete.
Yeah.
Because he's also the state shot put champ in South Dakota. He's a wrestling champ. He's a football player.
Discus, too. Don't forget discus as a junior.
And you got a name like this.
Offense,
I mean,
number 59.
kudos to his
10-yard
parents.
penalty from the spot of
I think they just
foul.
knew.
It's first down.
Yes. Doesn't matter who you are. Doesn't matter what number you wear. Doesn't matter where you are in the depth chart. You get your chance to eat. Go get your job done.
Second down. Bodies everywhere in the trenches. It's intercepted. Ramir Stewart across the 40-yard line. There is a marker down right at the UTEP 41.
Offense, number 53. The penalties decline. First down.
Relentless. How do you know that?
Yeah.
You could
like a
tell by the
fan.
posture. Here's a screen. And it's going to be a first down once again for Nebraska. Roman Mangini with the catch. I'm just saying they could. I didn't say they're gonna.
Did you hear that, Dion?
Why are you doing?
Dion, his name.
What
Jason,
are you doing?
Jason Benetti's his name.
This is Joel. If you could fade down Brock's mic, please.
But that one next weekend, it will be an awfully big one here.
His throw to the sideline is incomplete. And so another
Here, work all the reps, and to get a chance to do it here in the fourth quarter, no matter when it is, you get your chance, we'll take advantage of it.
I love that you ran out of synonyms there. Gramstad incomplete to the sideline. It's fourth down coming up.
That's payback for me.
It's inside,
it's payback.
inside football for you at home.
Let me see.
On fourth down. Gramstad will step up in the pocket, break it down, and UTEP's going to take over here.
where you felt like today he was overwhelmed or didn't have a plan at any time.
First down, tip ball, and nearly intercepted. And the secondary
passes, but I think his uncle, the O-line coach, and that whole staff would be excited about what he did in the run game, check game as well.
Wren on the run, and he's got 9. He gets drilled after that gain of 9 by Derek Branch. For the Miners from El Paso, trying to build a program here. They were 18-27 the last 3 years. Goodness gracious, Nebraska has lived in the backfield. That's Maverick Noonan, the redshirt freshman out of Omaha.
That's nature of this team.
Castaneda with the fair catch.
To run it, it's pretty good against SC. Yeah. By the way, can we get along? Because people write stories, Benetti, and don't think we get along.
No, we can.
We've seen a ton of walk-ons today doing amazing work. And just as he did at those other places, you get a chance with 18 to 22-year-olds to truly shape a culture differently than the NFL.
Quarterback, but he was a great NAIA player. He transferred here for his final years. That's a strong defensive play for the Miners and Josiah Allen. But Gramstead comes here for his final year, just want to be part of a big program, and he gets some run in game number 1.
So cool.
Go ahead and punt. It is Bushini, who's been best renowned for his work as holder today. There hasn't been much call for a punt. And Thomas on the return, and it looked like he might have stepped out of bounds.
Then they have to live it, and then lastly they have to defend it, and that's the point where if somebody does things the wrong way, it actually offends you and it becomes player driven, and he thinks like Nebraska's well on their way to getting to that point in the process.
Yeah, and having faced those behemoths, like, man, this is ours. We have earned this, and this is the way that we go about it. And they defended it like nothing else.
I mean, they're still after the third quarterback, Shea Smith, and Matt Rule is beaming on that sideline.
Because it's still going to be built on toughness, even if you've got a 5-star elite quarterback now.
One more play for UTEP. This was a tie ball game at 7 in the first quarter after a strong UTEP drive. Nebraska rattled off 33 straight and pitched a shutout after that. The Cornhuskers in the debut of Dylan Raiola take a 40-7 win. As impressive as you'll get.
Yep.